talk crazy. You know how some women get to say, oh, you little dick motherfucker and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, really, bitch? Like, really, you can't even have kids. I don't even talk about you. And I know I'm not like that, but you, the way you degrade me, and we're talking about something short subject about fixing your car that I got to do. And you want to argue with me.
They know how to push the buttons, man.
But you can't push my button, but it made me mad because you instead of sticking to facts, you stoop low, below the belt to somebody you so-called you want to have.
But it's the mindset. She don't even realize that subconsciously she's doing it to herself. That's it. That's why you know when you have to separate. It's not that you hate anybody, but when the mind is not aligned, it'll never be correct. And you can't even be mad.
And
you
my
just gotta
body can't register.
Nah.
My body can't register.
Negativity is non-negotiable.
It just made me just, ooh, I was cringing. I was like.
But see, at the same time, I heard a man say, when stuff like that happens, he says, you are only meeting yourself. He said, when you get problems out of people like that, he said, what I start doing, I start forgiving myself. He said, I start saying, you know what? He said, that's just a form of me that I need to work on that's getting to me. Even though they're a totally separate person, that is something I need to work on. So he said, what I do, when people offend me, I forgive myself for letting them offend me. He was like, you know what? I forgive you. I forgive me.
Because you gave them something to offend you.
Exactly. Whereas nothing nobody says or thinks is supposed to offend you at all. Because that's how much power we have.
I've been taking up
how much self-control
some
we got.
kind of philosophy, stoicism.
Yeah.
East Coast is so cold, bro. It fit me so
The
good
word,
as far as it's like ignoring how to ignore stuff.
It's
even the Bible even quotes stuff, but when I was just reading these quotes from these guys, just kind of like Aristotle type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shun and shoot type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like,
say, man, the word has the power of life and death, the tongue. And it comes out. It has to be a thought before it can even turn into a word.
And that's why I said
the mind is that powerful.
I said, how do you even think to even talk like that to somebody you even? And I thought about it. I said, oh, you don't even think. I'm sorry. You don't even.
So how? That's why the anger and all that has to just be like, nah, I'm not mad at all. This is not even your fault. This is just something you don't even realize. If you did realize it, I know you would change.
And I said,
so I can't hold it against you.
And I said, it's my bad. It's my fault.
It's my.
And
I
walked out. This happened a couple of days ago. Like yesterday when I walked in, she got the tripping. And I said, I'm gonna fix the car. But I said, the thing is, I've been coming home every day. We don't even talk. I said, man, you don't even talk. You even say, hey, how you doing? Hey, what you gonna do to my car?
Yes,
I'm like, I said, wow, you don't even fix my plate. The dog get his food cooked.
Yeah,
when
they shut it down.
You know what I'm saying? I said, wow, you ain't giving me no pussy. I mean, damn. Yeah. And I say, I'm still doing because this is the righteous part of me. I'm gonna do this. Right. So then when I leave, it's not to say, oh, you're gonna miss it, but this is just me.
And that's what you have to do
help you as
because you're still there.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
You're still there.
Yeah.
If you're occupying the space, God, it's our job to still treat him right, because that's what he's paying attention to. Oh, he's definitely paying attention to how she's treated. Before I get released out of that spiritual, paying attention to
after
both.
I get out of that spiritual prison,
I
got to.
The key is this: you're free now. And then from the time you go back into the situation, stay that way. Just stay totally free, bro. And you watch how drastic it changed quick when you just that kindness just flowing out. No type of aggression at all because your mind is made up. It's kind of like, I have nothing against you. So all I'm going to do is love you until God says, oh.
Ain't go daylight, bro.
There you go.
Take your stuff.
Because it's him. See, this is what I talk to my wife about a lot. It's God. He the writer. The Bible says he's the author and the finisher of our faith. So God is writing every day of your life. We have a role to play in it. But where me and you are right now, in this very moment, it was written in our lives. And call Pudge, let's go together. Let's take a ride. That was ordained. Because I had a whole nother partner I was going to call anyway that just called a little boy, hey man, what happened, man? You forgot? was meant to
No,
be.
I know it's destined because I see.
Meant to be.
When you I look, because I was just got through pumping some propane to a cover myself. That's why I was pumping it and I can't be on my phone.
Yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
static or whatever. So I was like, okay, I was like, damn, because I was like I said, I was gonna expect to call you. I was gonna call you and you beat me too, and I was like,
Bro. So every day of your life, AB, it's already been wrote down. So the power that we have, like when you start to come into it, look at Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders was 60 something when he put out Kentucky Fried Chicken. 60 something.
and I was reading about some certain guys that was like high political figures. Abraham Lincoln, prime example. He had like 3 wives or something. Each one of them died on him.
Yeah.
He almost wanted to commit suicide and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and wound up being
President of the
president.
United States.
You know what I'm saying?
It's ordained. So I
Or
What
get
I say all
educated,
that-
or get further educated further down in life.
I say all that to say that the way it's gonna work out, it's gonna be however you want it to work out. Because we have that much power. Like our minds are so powerful that if we focus on one thing long enough, it's gonna
It's
appear.
gonna manifest. It's gonna manifest. But dude, I'm gonna say this in hindsight. Pudge was scared of Pudge on Pudge, what Pudge can do. The capabilities.
Because it's that strong.
I was that scary because I'm
It's
like,
that
is this
strong.
for real? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
sometimes I caught myself like,
It's
you know,
that
one of them
strong.
out of body good experience, not the out of body bad.
But it's
dark
that
side.
strong.
And I'm
That's
like,
my point.
wow.
My point is the
I'm like,
mind is that strong, and most people don't realize how strong the mind is. Even though you might
We
think, oh, they
three-dimensional,
live a simple.
we
Yeah,
three-dimensional people, man. So
Right.
you have it's
bro. It's that strong, and it's
Yeah.
all the power given by God to every human being breathing.
but you got to open up your mind to him though, family, let it flow to
And for those that don't, all I can do is be like, wow, this was your story, that way he wrote it. Everybody I see in life, that's what I sleep like a baby.
But we fall off the script that he gave us though.
But we did.
I'm saying as far as not me.
Right,
you know,
we
I'm saying,
make certain
but I'm
mistakes
saying,
and we
but I'm
don't.
talking
Yeah.
about like for people that's most stagnant with the
I got you.
you know they
Certain is just it just, bro. I got a cousin right now. He probably 52 years old. He still smoke weed. He'd have been a penitentiary maybe. Man, he probably been to the penitentiary about 6 or 7 times. He gave him back 40, did 10 on a 40. Did 10 on a 40. Come home and then went back at least 4 or 5 times. I can say what I want about him. Oh man, the nigga don't want to change him. Oh man, he did. No. Fear God. Fear God. That's what I look at people's lives. And I know in my front of my head and the back of my head, God was the one who made them. He the one that said you're going to turn 1, you're going to turn 2, you're going to turn 10, you're going to turn 25, you're going to turn 30. Bro, we do not operate the sun and the earth how it's spinning. We don't. We here to exist, but the power he gave us is that strong. If you use it for whatever, you're going to get whatever. But if you really focus on, like, if you really want to be what you want to be, first you got to figure out what that is. I got to just know what I want to be by a certain time. And between me and God, it's whatever you want. We serve a king, like we serve the King of Kings, like it's beyond what we can even imagine what we serve and what we was made by.
Right.
It's beyond what we could even imagine, bro. But I sleep good at night knowing that whatever happened in my life, God wrote that day. So am I going to be mad with the writer and be like, why you give me a story like this? Or I'm going to be like, man, I'm just thankful to be alive, man. I'm thankful you making my heart beat.
I got that roll.
Man,
Yeah,
I got that roll.
Yeah,
When some
man.
people rolled and been cut up, snip. That's
Yeah.
it. All right, your part's over. Thank you. We don't need you no more. The big director.
Right,
That's it.
right,
All right,
right,
man.
right.
You did a good one. Yeah. And then the movie going on. It's still going. I'm still in the movie.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Bro, that's why I sleep good, bro. And that's why I try to love everybody. Love it. I don't care how this person look. Man, do you know who made them?
Same person that made you.
Same. Woo. Chills. Same person that made me. He is a person. He's also omnipotent. He's also everything we see, bro. Like, fear God. That's my message to anybody.
Like
Man, fear God.
He everywhere. You know what I'm
Fear
saying?
God, man. Fear God.
And that's what I was trying to.
And refrain from evil. He say, fear God, shun evil.
And that's what
It'll bring health to your body, and flesh to your bone.
Because if I can't get nourishment, I know I can get nourished from somebody, and that's that somebody's a devil. He ain't no somebody.
So all you got to do now, from this day forward, for the rest of your life, is just tell him what you want. The old people used to sing it in church. Call him up. Tell him what you want. But we, not just me or you, I'm just talking about like people, because I'm part of people too. We don't know what we want.
Yeah, you gotta do it just like, old Enoch did, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I used to be on the streets, I used to walk.
Walk with it.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't walk from jobs. Like sometimes I didn't have a whip or something like that.
Yeah.
Back in the day or something like that, trying to just get, even when my son was born, walking him downtown, just looking at the sky. I know, so boy, just protect me. Just same way you talk to him, boy, where you want me to go.
And what I've learned is, even though I look up, because I believe he's up, I still look in the mirror and I look within.
Right.
Because not only is he up, but not only is he down here, he in here. Like you say, you can't be on you. It got to be in you.
You're looking in the mirror, you're looking in your soul.
That's him. And you watching him until
and
you.
He gonna tell you when you look.
Man,
you need to clean. Hey, you need to clean this up.
You him.
How you gonna clean it up?
You him. You have to assume.
God.
We have to really assume the power that God gave us.
Right.
Especially if you his child. He gave you a power like none other. Bro, I just not learned this in the past 10 years of my life.
Now I get it why people used to feel, because my likeness, even in the midst of hyenas or whatever, my likeness still there. And that's why people is always.
You look back on it in hindsight, you have to see like, wow, I've always had the light. That's why you couldn't excel at certain stuff.
Certain people like,
you was in the darkness, but with the light. You shining in the darkness.
I got all that.
Certain stuff you couldn't succeed in. Like I had the chance too to be big as I wanted to be. But God was like, no, street is no. Crime, no.
That's not me. I said
that's not me, so I can't let it be you.
This is just a phase. This is a phase.
Yeah, just the environment and just the upbringing and just the action. It's the temptation, all that.
On top of that, we had ambition, and ambition will take you anywhere if you don't have guidance with that ambition. The right guidance, the right spiritual guidance with that ambition.
It needs to be Holy Spirit ambition.
Right.
It has to be.
So we had that other guide, you know what I'm saying, at that time, even though our presence of mind,
we still had him.
We still had the foundation.
That's the beauty of it all. As soon as Jesus got baptized and he said, this is my son, in whom I'm well pleased, I'll go get tempted by the devil in the desert. It was just like that. As soon as he reached, like God was like, yeah, all right, now go.
40 days, 40 nights.
So I'm telling you, so it's like you, and if he had to go, then we all must face similar, like he's gonna approach us. But the key is this: he never had any power. The only power he had was to appear as he was and say certain things. No real power. There's enough power to say something to you.
Just like when you stop and think about stuff and you're like, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just nothing to really. No, you got to do it.
Yeah.
He'll tell you, but no, you got to do it. Yeah, when you realize that the enemy is powerless. Yeah, the enemy is powerless in my eyes. I realize that he does have power if you give it to him, but he's powerless in my eyes. I do have to see him. He do have enough power to be seen, but that's why I say fear God. Who made evil? Evil didn't just spring up out of nowhere, fam. We have to realize this. God is beyond what we ever could imagine, and also he made himself into a man. Yeah, he made himself into a man. That's why Jesus is him, because that's what a part of the reason why Jesus came is to show that God can live in the flesh. It's possible. They always was like, no, you can't. Jesus said, all right, this is what I have to do. He did that, and that's how we know. Oh, wow. People just don't grasp it. The enemy's biggest job is so that you don't identify who you really are. You are God. You are a God. I used to get on people's case about that. I hear them say they was God. I'd be like, no, nigga, you ain't no God. You ain't God. I had to read. I had to study. Study yourself to show yourself approved.
I had to get off of that too, because I was bad.
I was on that. I was like, nigga, how you gonna be a God, nigga? You this and that. I didn't even know how much power I had.
We have the essence. We
Say,
have the
man,
total
he
essence.
said it in his word. Have I not called you baby gods? With a smile G. I'll take that. I'll take that all day.
Because I can't be him, and he's a big G.
But
It's pecking on.
he made me an
Right.
image of him.
Right.
That's the beauty.
likeness,
Now, I
right.
can't be him, but I can
Yeah.
aspire to be
But
like
he
him.
give me the power if I call him.
He did make me in his image.
Right.
That's a fact, because he said he was made a little lower than the angels in his image.
Right.
I'll take it.
And this is all the testimony, but it's written. You got
It's written. That's why I go to sleep good tonight, fam, because I know my life is just how God wanted to be. I'm right where I'm supposed to be right now. I need to be content with that. Yeah. They tell you, don't ever be content. You better be content, because he tell you to be content.
Times I wasn't content, I was about to die.
Hey, man. Say,
You
man.
know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. Say, man.
Shit.
That's why I put hope out, bro. That's why I put good energy out. Because people need that, man. If they only understood how much power you got when you just have faith, and you just, I don't care what it is. If I believe it and it's positive, like it's not bringing a hurt or a pain anymore, and it's to advance yourself or advance society.
Right.
Man, you can do whatever you want, and money just gonna come with it.
Right.
The fact that you want to get out and help millions of people is how you get the millions of dollars.
Right.
Just like that. It's just like that,
It's
bro.
no different than loyal to the soil. You feel me?
Bro, it's just like that. We gotta know. So, bro, that's all I'm saying, man. Like, it was meant that we would get here and chop it up. Real nigga talk, bro. Like, seriously, man. The streets need that. People need to know how powerful their mind is. They know if you really do focus on positivity and really read and be calm and search, you really
Stay
can
disciplined.
do.
Just
Stay
stay
disciplined.
disciplined, right.
You can do whatever you want to do in life. You really can. And God made people so powerful that some people can even do the bad they want to do. He'll let them go all the way to the top.
Till you crash and burn.
Till you crash. You might have did everything big. I'm talking about big, like but crash and burn. That's your end.
Yeah, it crash and burn.
It's not worth it. I don't want to crash and burn in mine. I just want to fly.
Yeah.
In mine, I just want to fly. I do not want to crash and burn.
Shakes and sheep.
Fly.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The streets need this. This is what street niggas need to listen to. Talk like this. Like, yeah, I'm going through what you're going through, but my mind is so much higher than what's going on. I'm on another level now. It's whatever I want now. All I got to do is call on it, and I got it. If I want to be a millionaire, I just need to talk to my father and
Man,
say,
I used
Father.
to do that, stand at the end of that driveway in West Scott, man, when y'all be gone.
Yeah.
Sometime, and I just sit out there and be
Talking to him.
like, what? All the time.
Do you know
like,
how
all the
special that is?
All the time. Like,
Do you
all
know
the
how?
time.
That's how you able to stand here right now, strong, and be like, man. Now, like I tell you, fam, whatever you want, whether it's a woman that you just, gonna be cut for you, super bad, super fine, whatever.
I'm asking,
However,
I'm asking for
bro, Taylor make it.
Yeah.
All he wants you to do is tell it and believe he gonna do it. Taylor, I tell people this. What kind of life you want? Taylor make it. Do it to what all good, of course. Like, I ain't trying to say do nothing bad or nothing wrong. But if you know you want a better, if you know you're in a situation and it's not a better, and you want better, all you gotta do is tell it, Lord, I want this, and this. And you can throw that in too. And yeah, I want that too.
We gonna do that.
You can do that, fam. And you know what? You gonna get it. If you just think that once you told them about it, I ain't gonna stress over it, it's on the way. I guarantee you gonna get it. Just like
man,
that.
Since I've been holding my wind and my guns, man, and being disciplined, man, everything coming back. And then like at U-Haul, they cut my house to 6 because there was a lady that was there. They hired her because she was off the street. I don't know why they hired the assistant manager, but she made it seem like I was the demon. And long story short, they cut my hours, and all of a sudden now I I fought the battle because I got on the phone immediately when they come. Hey man, why y'all come out? Root statement said you really. I said, oh really? And this is the same person I was taking home, dropping her off, because she had no
Yeah,
car.
doing good, Bob.
And long story short, now my hours are getting back. So now I'm getting that 20 on the weekend, 40 a check on that one, and I started at Jiffy Lube because they didn't tell me for 19 hours when that stuff went down. When I at the construction, they did the drug test. That was a setup too. But anyway, hit here. Now I'm at 40 hours at Jiffy Lube a week, and got my raise 2 weeks ago.
Now all you have to do is take what you're getting and let that finance what you want to do. That's the only thing jobs are for, bro. Jobs are just to finance
Kickstart.
your next
Get
move.
where you gotta get.
That's
Do
it.
what you
Use
gotta
the
do,
funds,
what
like
you gotta
do the
do,
sweat
get
equity.
where you get.
Do the sweat equity to
Yeah.
bring in whatever those funds is. I don't
Right.
care how long it is to get you. Once you get to that point,
I
bro.
got 2 ideas. One is watches. So I got this wholesale watches I can go through and get nice watches
Yeah.
and just sell them.
all that comes down to is marketing. It's
So I've
just
been
once you
looking at
get
that.
them, put it out there that you got them, and man,
Learn how, because I already got the name called Black Watchman.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
from the Watchmen's, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the theory of what are behind, but I'm a black man, so and I want to repair watches too, as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, in hindsight, I just got to put my mind to it, keep thinking about it, pondering on it. I already got a few sketches. I already got the ordering company where I can order the watches from. But I'm going to have to come up with the logo and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, which is easy. You can go to Fiverr and get a logo, $20, $15. That type of, like I say, just whatever the income is after you are putting it away for your bills, your regular bills or whatever extra is just stack up until you feel like, all right, now what
I've
do?
been putting 20 on my check, 20%.
Yeah,
Instead of 10.
yeah. And watch how it compound. And then
because I get paid every week from Jiffy Lube.
it's all about what you want to do. No matter what business it is, whatever it is, bro. I'm telling you, that's all you gotta do is come up with a
I'm trying to
plan.
find something on the internet that you can make money. There's plenty of things on the internet you can make money off of as far as internet. I haven't done.
You're just gonna have to pick and choose it. And if you decide to hop on it, yeah, it's gonna be an investment. And just, dude, I've invested in coaching, like mentors. You know, the way you pay to get them to come and show you a different part of the business and that.
Yeah.
I can say I've done it a few times. It wasn't a waste of money. Like when you want to get in an arena and you got people that's already in an arena, they might charge you a couple of grand to come and rock with them and see
But that's a gold nugget.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a
because
gold nugget.
it helps your foundation. And I'm tell you this, you don't know nothing till you actually start doing it. The day you start put your money into it, you start putting that money down, then you hop on in and start doing the mechanical part of it, man, that's when you gonna learn the game.
Man, I need to, I should be doing what you doing, because I got the book. The realtor book. I had that book and everything. I still got the book. I got them from the people from what you call it. I work for Keller Williams in the Galleria. Man, I worked for them people for about 6 months, and the guy gave me, and I went and got the book, all that.
It's all about just finishing it.
And messed around and
just,
got the gun case and didn't think about it until afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And then I got the gun case, but so I got to call them to see, or go online and see
if they'll accept it.
Yeah, because it's a misdemeanor. It's after 7.
You just have to tell them about it. Because I had a misdemeanor back in the day that when I got mine, I didn't say nothing about it. But because I didn't, they did write me and say, hey, just to let you know, this is something you were supposed to put on your thing that happened.
Okay.
Like, we know it happened, but because it was a misdemeanor, we ain't gonna sweat
I'm
you
one
about
block
it.
away from it. The way I am set up now, I'm actually 1 block away from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's some ideas, but I gotta single it down. Like when you go look for a car or something, I gotta single it down to 3 things and then single it down to 1. And stick to it.
Yeah. Write it down, man. That helps a lot. When I write stuff down, I write it down on them papers and just look at it, man. Like I got a vision board at the house. You know, just take the time. It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? Get a piece of paper. I got some manila paper. Man, put some little post-it notes on there. write it.
Just like you used to
The
write
way
your
you
rhyme.
looking at,
You know what I'm
so you
saying?
looking
you
at,
write a bar here.
yeah.
Okay, nah.
Yep, when I, yep,
Yeah.
a bunch of rhymes, man.
Yeah.
Man, bro, anything we want in life, if we gotta figure out what that is, then give it over to God. God, this what I want.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, that power does work. Cause when I was working with my daddy at the time, and I was working with him on Lawndale over there in Pasadena, at that place, and I sat just before I even got in the hospital. I still had the gray car. I sat at the end of the dock and I said, man, I can just get in the hospital, I'm working surgery or something.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, damn, bam, I'm in surgery.
Man, that's nice. Hey, man, it's real,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Man, it's real.
Shoot, I was like, man. So yeah, now, man, like I said, that pistol was a wake up. So man, get out your street mind. I done took you away from that. Why?
Stay away from it. Yeah, it's best. It's best. I pack my heat, but I don't think about it while I pack it. I'm not like, oh man, I wish somebody would or this or that.
And the funny part
I don't even think about it.
The funny part is I get it over here, and once again, I got my gun from my own people.
Yeah. And
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying,
but I didn't.
I don't even look at it like
it wasn't
that.
even in my
I just hope
intent,
that it's not something that I have to reach for.
No,
I carry it around just like it's a hammer or something in the backseat, a regular hammer that you just bang a nail
that
on.
part too, but I was just like, didn't do it for the intention, but I'm always having a packing since I was, a certain age, and now it's like, man, hey, man, I got you. You don't need it.
I got you. Yeah, you don't need that. Yep.
At
really
all,
don't.
period.
And then,
even if you're just saying for the sake of just having it, you don't need it at all.
You don't need it at all.
Yeah.
You don't.
So yeah, man. So I don't need.
I mean, I don't trip on it because it's part of the laws of the land. If I didn't have it, then I definitely wouldn't carry it. The fact that I even got it and I can do it, that's the only reason why I do it. Just because it's legal to do.
Right.
Like if it was against the law to pack a gun, I probably wouldn't do it.
Oh hell no.
But because I paid my money, got my license,
right.
And it's like, hey, when laws stop me, because I recently have been stopped by the laws, and I was like, well, I gotta. Oh, okay. You don't have it on you, do you? I'm like, nah, I don't. Okay. And I'm gone after they say what they gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that it's there. I hope I don't have to put no slugs in nobody, man. I don't look forward to it.
I never did, but I said that night when it happened, I said, because I was like, I was going to intentionally drop it off at Granny's house and just drive back home. I didn't. And I was in the driveway.
Yeah.
Because I said, nah, I need to go on back to the house, whatever. I don't know what's going to happen, pop off or whatever at this joint. And I get back. And I mean, I just came from Philly. I hadn't even been in Houston for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So
it went down.
That was a wake-up call. That was a definite wake-up call for me. Because they was really talking about prison.
Man, them folks are trying to throw prison. Man, if they see a way of getting some money off a nigga, they gonna get that money, man. We ain't realize how big prison dollars are until you really look at it and see how it go. And they getting 40,000 a head per year.
Oh no, they
50,
make cities.
whatever.
They make cities if you don't. They make the cities pay a fine if they don't keep the count up. Wherever prisons.
I just know it's big business.
Oh yeah.
Huge.
That goes back to what we was talking about with the gumbo, with the meeting, with the big wigs with us with this street game music. You know what I'm saying? Goes back to all that intel with all that. With the hip hop police that they had out in Hill Task Force still hitting up, they still doing it now. And these little new clowns don't even know that.
Man.
Once I seen dudes on video,
just telling on themselves now.
Once I seen dudes on videos with bunches of a stack of money and bunches of weed. When I seen Tekashi, I said, "Oh, he's snitching."
It was over.
I told them youngsters, they was like, "Nah." I said, "Man," I was telling them youngsters at the group home, I said, "He'll snitch." I said, "There was no way when we was doing music that we would have any type of drugs on the video."
Come on, man.
No guns.
You telling on yourself. Ask the police how many cases they done solved just from putting pictures up on Instagram and Facebook.
I had to tell the youngster.
And TikTok.
He got out. He left the group home, and he chimed in on me on Instagram. And he from Odessa.
Yeah.
And they got it's bad up there.
Yeah, it's been bad up there. That's where my homeboy used to slang dope at. Odessa.
Oh man, it's bad.
Odessa,
And he
Texas.
Came from there, man, and he write good. He a good rap. He can rhyme. I mean, he good. When I say he good, he good. But anyways,
He didn't want to do right when he got out.
He got out. He was on Instagram, and when he hit me on Instagram, he got his name Young Lit Youngin. That's what his
Lit Youngin.
So I get up on there after he hit me on my messenger. I get on there, look at view the profile. He's standing there with a gun, like in some kind of phase, or some kind of joints these kids say now. And I'm looking at him, and he smoke. He got his I said, got the money sticking out his pocket, got a band sticking out his pocket, got a band sticking out his pocket. Get your ass off this phone.
Quickly.
With that damn gun. I
Quickly.
told y'all about that bullshit. I say I don't want to see another picture with a gun on it, period.
Please, if you know, like I know.
I had to tell my son that, my youngest, he on Instagram smoking.
Yeah. No, son, no.
I had to call him.
No, son, no.
Say, man, I don't rock like that, man.
And you not gonna do it either. Don't bring the heat to yourself, man. They need to be taught. That's why I say the streets need to hear it, man. They need to hear it. It's been an agenda and a narrative that they've been pushing for years, decades, of just self-destruction of the black man against the black man and the black woman being a hoe and this and that and all that other stuff. And somebody needs to say something about it. So that way, at least some light can be shed on it. And that's all we doing, shedding light on it.
She cold. She cold.
Yeah.
She cold. When she talks about the destruction of the black man, and she wrote a book, and it's so, when I say it's so good, to learn, to know how, and she's telling the sisters how Margaret Sanger and all the rest of them put them against us. You know what I'm saying? The women.
Yeah.
And you know,
battle of the sexes.
Yeah,
man.
we the lowest form of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Period. As far as the way they made it, flipped it.
Yeah.
Made our ladies take the bait, and then they bagged up. The white ladies say, "Oh shit, I'ma stand here with my husband."
Yeah.
Cause you know what? When
I'ma stay with mine.
I'm in the woodlands, I see couples. When I come out here, you don't see that.
Single in the hood. It's single.
You know what I'm saying? You go out to the woodlands, you see grandpa, you see grandma, you see the son.
Yeah, the son, the
wife,
daughter,
you know
the daughter-in-law,
right.
son-in-law.
You see the tree.
The
You see the tree.
Yeah.
You see the whole tree.
The whole family tree.
And as we look now, and then we get this CIA type of stuff going on with us, with the movements going on with the product, and we come the product of the environment. You know what I'm saying? And now when we look at it now, we should be able to approach these young ones, but they are so mad and angry now, man. They are so mad and angry, and I can get that because we were angry at one time.
We were, man. They just products of us, but times 10.
Yeah, but we had some kind of...
You can't even blame them. They loose.
They have
But if you think about it, bro, if you just really think about the music that we was listening to
it ain't
back
like
in
this.
the 90s.
But it was
It ain't like this, but it was
destructive.
Ooh, come on, bro. Come on.
Destructive.
Come on, man.
It was destructive.
Come on, man.
It was destructive.
Dope and jacking, robbing, niggas getting slaughtered. Oh, man. Man, come on, man.
Yeah, it was murder.
Just
kill,
gotta
kill,
be.
kill.
It just gotta be what it is.
It wasn't on that constant chant drill.
Wasn't like that, but the subject matter, the foundation was laid. The content, bro.
The content was hard.
As far as labeling women bitches and hoes, that was the way to think then. That wasn't, oh, lift this black woman up. You know, she's your lineage. This is really you in a female version. Right. So you're supposed to protect her and you're supposed to look out for her and this and that. Now, we was taught to, hey, man, say, man.
Pimp that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Running in the ground, man. That ain't good. That's not good training.
And shit,
that's not good training.
You know, you fucking a week and shit.
Come on, man. That's not good training.
I got my notches, you know what I'm saying? But not knowing your essence is getting taken from you at the same freaking time.
That ain't good training, man. Bro,
and it's now.
That's why I'm glad I woke up.
Your life force.
Well, I'm so glad.
You giving your life force, man.
This your life. This how your seeds are birthed into the world, the black woman. And this what you doing to her. And she done took the bait like you just was talking about. Now this what she doing to you.
And we took the bait because
y'all
we
going at
didn't
each
want
other.
to slow roll it, so we took
Come
the
on,
fast
man.
life.
That's why I'm so glad God came to me and he led me to start reading, led me to really start listening and just really seeing, like really watching and seeking.
Yeah, man, that
and
was
if you
meant.
seek, you shall find.
So now I pulled my book out. I got Philippians 4:13. I'm gonna start back with that, and I had Isaiah 61, 30 to 35, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I had read the content, but I said I'm gonna start with it. Cause see, this on this necklace got Philippians 4:13. Strength, you know what I'm saying?
You can do all things.
Yes, sir.
All things.
Yes, sir. So man,
Say, man.
it's
through Christ.
It's time, man. It's time.
He's in us, bro.
I said fourth quarter is 4 quarters of life, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's fourth quarter.
And he's the writer. That's the thing. Like you can't rush it. You can't make it go any slower. It's gonna come right when it's supposed to come, man.
Right.
I'm just content with that, bro.
Play, even if you failed, I need you to run that play again.
Man, as many times as it takes. Why? Because he right. You can't argue with the person with the pen, the pen of life. Like me and my old school cousin had an argument a long time ago, and he was like, "You gotta write your name in the Lamb's Book of Life." I was like, "Well, if that's the case, I'd already been wrote it. If that's the case, if I had the power to really write my name in the book, and I didn't need Jesus to do it, oh, I'm not gonna argue with you. You young, you don't know this and that." I'm like, man, you can say what you want, cuz, but I'm gonna strongly disagree with you right there.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, he the one that come and write your name in the Lamb's Book of Life. If that's the case, he would have never came. If you had the power to do it.
Honor brags. Job done.
Him. Feel me?
Job done.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
But just to know I'm created by him and know I'm his child, know what his son did, and I'm all in the family. Like, bro, that's how I live my life every day. Yeah, I still have struggle. You know, niggas still go through.
We still in this earth.
You still fighting that battle.
Yeah,
like, it's not going to be
it's not. It's not
easy to take control of your mind. It's not easy to grab the reins of your mind and say, hold on. No, you're going to stop thinking like this. No, you're going to turn right. No, you're not going to go left. It's just a constant. It's constant. But it's the last fruit of the spirit, and it's self-control. Like, you do have it. You have it. It's like people just don't look deeper into what the word says. It's self-control. If I got that much power to control myself, then I can control my life. I can control what happens to me. It's all about your mind and what you attracting. Right. That's why I was saying we were starting earlier talking about how the power of the mind, they don't really understand how powerful the mind is. Because whatever you own, you're going to get. Whatever it is, it don't matter what it is. It's that strong. Whatever way the pendulum swings is what I tell people. If it swing mediocre, you're going to get mediocre. If it swing top-notch, super powerful, you're going to get that. If it swing, I'm going to be the best pimp out there, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I'm going to be the best robber out there. You're going to get it. But what did we say? It's crash and burn.
That's crash and burn. Man.
I'm trying to fly. Yeah. Straight up, fam.
Yes, sir, man.
Straight up, fam. So, man, bro, we just need to get together and have more sessions like this. And then put that stuff out. Put it out to the world. Just this basic conversation that we talking right now.
Right.
Not nothing scripted.
This one even scripted, you
Nah, nothing scripted. This is something that real niggas is gonna do every time they get together.
Yes,
just
sir.
Look at the plays being made. I try to keep my focus on God. I pay attention to what's going on around me. Like I hear this and that.
Yeah.
And I see this and see
it's
that,
like
and we can talk about it.
Free throwing the game.
Yeah.
And the hecklers are heckling you, and you know this is.
Yeah, we can debate it, but at the end of the day, even people that's going through stuff, even people that's in the media and the stuff we see and the stuff that's getting opened up.
You got regular old smojos is going through them.
Thank you. And then the thing about the big celebrity people, their lives was written just the way we seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
All this was meant. If they really did whatever they did, that was written.
Wow.
That's why I fear God at the end of the day, because God could allow me to be any one of them. Any one of them.
For everybody and be like,
come on.
Really?
Come on. Because
you know
he the author.
Yeah.
We not the author.
Right.
That's that respect. That's that separation part to where It's
Right.
like, okay, I'm not him. Like
Yeah.
I'm him, and I can be like him, but no, because tomorrow was already. He's sitting
That was
there
already
waiting on us to
destined.
get there, bro. This already planned out. It's rigged. So I'm right. If I'm on his side, then I'm rocking with like whatever you say, boss. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, boss.
You turned your GPS off.
Whatever you say,
You turned
boss.
your GPS off, and then you wonder why you're on that dark road.
You know what I mean? Don't ever turn the GPS
Yeah,
off.
for real, man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So now I'm just to the point to where it's like, yeah, today was what it was. It was a
Right.
wonderful day. You know what I'm saying? It was
It's real
you
shit,
know,
man. It's real shit.
it was
though,
what it
man.
was.
I hope we can get together, all of us, me, you, Snow, Nard, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
everybody just
for a minute,
sit there and
sit
just
at
talk.
the table and eat or something, you know.
Yeah, just talk.
Talk or just be like we doing like here, just
Yeah.
meet up in a spot, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
boom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Reunion. Just
Yeah.
talk, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, man? You know, and then Mike, like we talking now, you know, rubbing off and seeing where people at, man, because some people don't never talk about where they going, and you can see it in their face that they hurting. And some people
Yeah.
refuse to talk.
They
man.
do. They
and
do.
we wonder why our
Communication.
people,
Gotta be a
and
good
we wonder why our
communicator.
people stay down because we didn't have nobody
Yeah.
that comes talk. Hey man,
It's-
hey, you okay, man?
Yeah.
You-
See, but here's the thing. Until all of us get that type of relationship that you're talking about right with the Father,
You can't have none with a regular human being. You can't. It's gonna be humanly impossible.
and that's really the
Because if your
divide.
communication is not there, you can't communicate with that because you're
All-
gonna feel in
all
darkness,
division do.
You're gonna feel like you too dirty to be talking to somebody.
All division does is divide.
Hmm.
Division does just what it's supposed to do, consistently. Just like multiplication and addition and subtraction.
Right.
It's a law. These things are laws, bro. So it's like God sets it that way. He makes it so that way. If you can't come to me, no, you can't. You're not gonna. I'm not gonna even give you the power to go to your brother or your closest. And that you're right. Everything you're saying is correct because there's certain stuff we as men or our partners or us or whoever we ain't gonna say to just a partner. But to him, it's all intimate. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, bro, I see it. I really do, bro. Now it's like, I'm not saying I've arrived, but I'm saying I see clear.
No, it clicked. It's
Yeah, a light bulb has
yeah,
came on, and it's like, whoa, like I really do got the power. Like, I better watch what I say. I better watch what come out of my mouth. And whatever do come out, it need to be uplifting. Like, it need to
manifest. It's gonna be
it need to be
something
good. It need to be
edifying. Yeah, I
good.
gotta taste it.
And let me, here go the cold one right here.
Yeah.
Here go the cold one. Even the words that don't come out got to be right. Because there's plenty of words that ain't never heard by nobody but you and God.
Sure,
But
right.
those are still words.
You got captions.
They still count.
You got captions like cubic back
They
in the
still
day. Right
count.
up the hill, you know what I'm saying?
They still count. It's deeper than what people think, bro. It ain't just spoken word.
Man,
That's the
this
words you got to
processor-
worry about.
This processor, and when he tap into this processor, he already knows in the processor.
It's beyond
That's the
any
killer part, you know
computer
what I'm
that
saying?
you ever can make. It's
So your
beyond-
back thought and your front thought and your
Yeah.
afterthought and your
Yeah.
side thought, your
Yeah.
left side thought, your right side. Nah, he already.
I
knows.
want him to be in control.
Right.
And if I just read his guide, he gave us a guide to read. If we read the guide and just do what he says in the guide, pay attention to that. Like, there's so many other distractions. This is 10 million distractions. You can come with that all day.
Right.
Stay with the maker. Stay with the creator. Stay with the one who gave you the guide. It don't matter what version you got. You know it. They can try to switch it up, but it's basically, you'll never understand the whole Bible. I don't even try.
You
I don't
can't.
even try.
You can't.
He says, he does say his ways is not your ways. His thoughts is not your thoughts. That's what I get out of that. Because some of his ways is my ways. Some of his thoughts is my thoughts, but not all. I'm with it. Like, I'm him, but I ain't him.
When you're out of character, that's not his thought.
Thank you. And it happens. That's when he let you know that you're still a human being.
Yeah.
Because we don't get out of the body until we're out of the body. That's when we'll truly be right. Right now, it's that struggle we was just talking about, back and forth. Because your mind is gonna drift.
Your spirit and your flesh.
It's gonna clash. It's everyday clash. Everyday clash. Spirit and flesh. Spirit and flesh. Everyday clash.
I already had it on cartoons. Remember that shit, right?
Everyday clash, bro.
Left side, right side.
Everyday clash.
Left side, right side.
Left side, right side. Those two are there. But the beauty of the right side is that it is not only there, it's in you. Like, you got all you gotta do to that is that.
Yeah.
All you got to do to the other side is that. Or not even that, just
from this, though.
just to even that.
Yeah.
I ain't never even sat out here too much at night in this spot to just see what goes on. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, I be gone, man. Drop the stuff. God just be protecting this thing. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, this today, 2024, like I believe it's gonna be the best year ever, man. In my life, like best year ever. Like, I'm not looking for nothing.
I'm looking for that paradigm shift, and I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already writing it down in gear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm being as real as I can be with you, fam. It's whatever you want. Yeah, that's good and that's perfect. That's gonna help you be better. I'm not saying that's bad, because of course the Father ain't gonna send you nothing that's gonna hurt you. You can ask for it all day.
Right.
He ain't gonna send it to you.
Yeah,
You might get it from somewhere else.
Man,
but he ain't gonna
self-infliction
send
is
it
a
to
call
you.
something.
You better know it.
Most
of it is self-inflicted. Yeah.
All I want
You
is
attract this stuff to you. Like you say, man, I heard a man say, don't go around bad-mouthing people, or whoever it is, don't bad-mouth them. Because when you start bad-mouthing them, like, yeah, they deserve it. Like you see a gunman go inside it or whatever. Yeah, they do a heinous crime, right? He like, no, don't go say, yeah, they deserve that. Yeah, they should have got that, because
the lowest form of man to him.
not only do you don't know that, you are inviting that type of spirit, because you're wishing bad on that ain't your business.
Yeah.
MYOB.
It's supposed when you just look and just observe and hey.
I don't agree. You got the right to say I don't agree with that.
And
I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
But you don't have the right to judge them and say they need to get the chair, or they need to get slaughtered, or they need to get murdered. You don't have that right. But people do it every day unconsciously. They look at the news and they see the news and you saw what them people did that? Yeah, they need to get this and that. They don't understand. They being judge and jury, bro. This is real power you got. They don't even think about it. They just watch the news every day. It's a cycle every day. Watch the news, make their comment.
We have done it.
Yeah, I can't say I ain't never did it. I done it. That's
look at you, funky.
That's how I can. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I can look at it and say how damaging it was to me for even saying that. Now God has given me the outlook to be like, wow, that's a tough situation.
And you know, that's just the same situation I was telling you about Ken Folk when I went with Kenny Big Boy.
Yeah.
And I fell up on that issue and I was like, man, damn. You know, I was like, whoa. All right, Pudge. It's your time. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
You know what I'm saying? You had to squash that. Yeah. Had to. God. But look, he wrote it. That's look at the author. Look at the author. Your life steady going on. Yeah, some low down dirty happened. Life steady going on. But who would have knew? Nobody else but the maker. You gotta give him his props. You have to. I got to. I don't care who walking, they gonna do it. He said every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna confess.
Right.
Don't act like you ain't gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Yeah.
That's my point. So, bro, whatever you want, whatever I want, all I gotta do is say, yeah, I'm not saying it's gonna happen overnight, but I gotta concentrate on it. I gotta really picture myself
training,
already there.
I
gotta see it when I wake up in the morning, when I go to bed at night. Yes, you gotta smell it. You gotta really know but you got to know what that is. It just can't be some random.
Yeah.
I want to be rich. Okay.
Dude. That's over.
You see what I'm saying? So many. Everybody want to be. Everybody want. That's why a lot of runners go broke. Yeah. Not all of them, but plenty of them.
Because that's what that was their alternative goal to just be rich.
Not know how to keep it, not know how to spend it or nothing. Just that's it.
No wise.
You can't say you was rich.
No dome and no wise on it. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, that's why bro, the streets need this. I'm gonna say it again. More talk like this. Real talk like this. They need it, fam. Kids need it, their parents need it, we need it. Just keep it in the breast. How strong our minds are. We need to hold ourselves accountable when we ain't stepping up to where we should be. when we are allowing life to throw us stuff to make us bitter
Yeah, 'cause you
or to
supposed
make
tell
us
yourself,
mad.
Man, you know you better than that.
You can
Rise
talk to
up.
your.
Yeah,
I
rise
encourage
up, man.
people to talk to themselves.
rise up,
I
man.
encourage people to do because that's the God in you.
Right.
And you need to be thanking the God in you because that's who's keeping you not only alive, if you're just alive.
The chance come every time we wake up, though.
But
The chance comes
but
as
do
soon
you
as you.
what about the people who wake up every day, but they can't step out the bed? They gotta lay there.
Ain't nothing wrong with them. No lameness, no nothing.
But think about those that it is something wrong with them. You can think about the ones that's just there because they don't want to, and think about the ones that's there because they got to, because the hips don't work or they're paralyzed from the neck down. I can wake up and I can see everybody.
But in hindsight, some of those people I have seen that goes through, they're the most powerful people in the world because they know in their mind, hey, I don't want to be treated like such and such. But I'm gonna show this courage, even though I don't have my limbs not working.
Only God can plant
but
that.
I'm gonna give you my mind.
Say, man.
To let you
but
know
I tell you this.
There's another way.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you I don't wanna switch places with him. I don't wanna trade with him. I'm gonna be 100. I don't wanna. Lord knows I don't. So I always I bother that. Say, man, you don't want high blood counting. You better start counting.
I don't want to be there.
You better start counting. I count mine.
Because every time I look at my car, I'm looking at my car from where I came from the truck, and losing everything, coming back up, and saying, hey, man, I got this back, man, God, leave.
Count your blessings. Count them.
And counted them steps before I even got there and got to them steps.
Name them one by one. You'll never stop counting. Fam.
Every move is supposed to be calculated. You just don't know it's calculated.
See what I'm saying? But once you start to knowing it, once you start to knowing that it's calculated,
doing like checkers around this
say, man,
you know what I'm saying? Then hit them like chess.
King me. Then I'm gonna start taking queens.
Yeah.
Bro, the streets need this. The streets need it. If we don't get together for nothing else, just to get together, talk, really just sit back and really talk, and then put this out.
I really needed that, man. I really needed this today, man, because today, man, I was walking around at work just saying, man, I need to do something. I need to start doing something. I need to create something. I need to do something.
God made you to be a creator. That's what we were made to be. Yeah. Everything we looking at once was a thought. Look anywhere, up, down, side, left, right. Everything we looking at once upon a time was a thought.
Hey, man, I want to be on the street. Okay, here you go.
It was a thought.
I want to get out.
It was a thought.
It's time for me to leave. It's time for, I'm no, hey, my
which
days.
Makes, hey, man.
When you know your days is like on time, on certain things, you have to be able to accept it. Because you can't stay stagnant, because once that projected move that God give you to make in your head to move and you don't move, that's the most dangerous thing, to be right in one realm for a long time and not realizing you're stuck in a realm. You feel me?
Say, man, hey, that's why I don't want to be there. Don't look forward to being there.
I don't want to see Pudge no more. Pudge is big. I mean, Pudge is my nickname, but Pudge, like Pudge, he gone.
I know exactly what you're saying.
He gone. He gone, man.
In the Bible, it says, I was crucified with Christ. So therefore now, it's not I that live, but it's Christ that lives in me.
Right.
Say, man. Anthony died a long time ago. Deuce been dead.
Man, brother, I've been knowing you for a long time.
Say, man. You gotta really think about that. When you get to talking about 3 decades, and then you got family members that you don't hardly ever see or talk to. Bro, I got real live family members that
you the first.
Talk to
if I don't
years.
talk to you, it's 3 people.
Say,
no,
man.
It's 4 people I talk to, but mainly on the regular is you. KB might call me every now and then. Slaughter calls me a lot. And my dad.
But I'm just saying, all that's meant to be.
You know what I'm saying?
All that's meant to be. It just is what it is.
Folk call me and say, Pudge, there's room for you, man. I don't even think I would have rapped again. He said, you gave me the courage to rap again. Cause he was like, say, man, I'm done. This was like almost 15 years. He said, I'm
I
done.
reached that point. I think everybody do. Once you get so long and you like, man.
I said, kinfolk, you're not putting out regular content.
Yeah.
I mean, you got, you know, you got your music, you know what I'm saying? But you're teaching, some of his songs be like, I'm like, ooh. Say, man, you got a voice,
Keep
man.
pushing your message.
You got a voice. You got a voice.
Put that energy out.
And it's
if you don't put it out, you don't know what you're going to get
his
back.
His music has changed totally dramatic. Like
for the people, man.
For the people, he's teaching.
Yeah.
He's
got
talking.
to.
He's talking
that's
to
when,
people,
That's when
man.
God going to put you into a realm to where
You know
when
what
he
I'm
see
saying?
that you're going to be a benefit to his
and
people.
when he called me and said, hey,
people
Pudge,
gonna get service.
hey, man. Because he was calling me, telling me about his streams and stuff. And streams went from like 60,000 to like 1 million, like within like a year.
Yeah.
And he was called me. He was just like, man, I thank you, man. You know, boo-hoo. And I was like, man, hey, man, let me tell you something. Whoa, that came out of nowhere.
Them folk them finishing up. They
And
nighttime in the hood.
Yeah, and
something to see anything.
And we were just talking. I just told him, I say, hey, man, he's always been a positive dude, man. I just, you know, we keep.
And that's what you gonna get.
Yeah.
If you stay that way, you gonna get just
always
that.
been a positive dude, man.
Yeah, man.
Regardless of whatever I was
it's
doing.
non-negotiable with me. It's zero tolerance with
Yeah,
me
yeah.
nowadays. Like I can't be around them.
No, I can't.
Like I'm allergic
my
to
soul. I can't. It makes me.
But the beauty of it is that God gonna always make a way out.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, man. Cause like my energy was always good. Cause like even when I see him,
firecrackers.
Yeah.
Cause I thought somebody was finna.
And he know he out. This is a city. This ain't no way.
Baby,
You know, this ain't no county.
I done came out here and I done came out here and got plenty of firecracker rappers and all that different people out here. They be essays, you know, this day country.
Yeah.
Man.